Hi, I'm Kirk David Phillips. Welcome to the Kirk and Robin Show.
Awesome. Thank you. And I just wanted to ask you a couple questions today, Kirk, about the topic of trust, especially when it comes to crypto. So first, you're a CPA, right? So there's a huge trust factor built into like what you do and who you are as a professional. So tell me a little bit about that before we talk
Yes,
about
that's
crypto.
correct. Actually, research shows year in and year out that CPAs are the most trusted professional out of all professionals. So it's kind of a built-in trust factor that comes along with being a CPA. So even if you don't know me or any other particular person, you're meeting them for the first time, you can start your what I call the trust plateau at a higher level because of that.
Yeah, there's the CPA oath, right? It actually is all about that. It's an oath you take, just like a doctor would take
No,
to
it's more like
like
it's a code of conduct.
code of
It's not
contact.
not really an oath like that,
Okay.
but yeah.
But sort of like, I mean, it's
Yeah.
like the doctors like do no harm, right? And there's sort of like something built into what you do. So then take it to another level, and here you are in the crypto space, and there's so much room for distrust and things that are people are really concerned about. So what makes you as a CPA and a crypto OG, really unique in the crypto space in terms of being someone whose voice people can trust?
Well, it doesn't matter what the content is, that level of trust that I said still carries forward. So, but I think, yeah, I have an extremely unique combination of elements, which is I have the CPA element, and of course, also specializing in working with digital assets in that capacity for a decade, and then I also have the same level of experience as an investor, degen, et cetera. Just basically navigating all the nooks and crannies of decentralized finance and everything else there is to do in the crypto space.
Yeah, awesome.
Oh, and of
Yeah.
course, as a certified fraud examiner, I bring that element too, which is, and that, again, that's the thing where I don't investigate frauds, but I use it for understanding human psychology. And I've studied over 1,100 fraud cases, I estimate, over the past 12 years, which actually interestingly coincides with my tenure in the crypto space.
Mm.
And that's half of those are outside of crypto. So we're talking about, let's call it regular frauds. And then there's all the stuff that's happened in the crypto space. So I think that gives me this extremely unique recipe to be the person to, deliver education.
Yeah, yeah, me too. I think so too. And especially, and we can wrap this up with just one more observation, which is a lot of times people will come to you when they've already made painful mistakes, painful, expensive mistakes, whether they're individuals or businesses. And what do you want to say to those folks? Because it's like best if they come to you first before they get in hot water in terms of crypto, right? So what would you like to say to folks who maybe haven't dipped their toes in the
Well,
water to come to you first for that
Well,
kind of thing?
that's actually the inspiration for Crypto Bullseye Zone, which is the home of mistake-free education,
Crypto
the place to
education.
learn
Hmm.
mistake-free crypto. So the thing is that a lot of people just want to go ahead and just dive in, and they ended up making mistakes, all kinds of mistakes. So I've consulted with hundreds of thousands of people, educated over the years, and a lot of people just make the same mistakes they would outside of crypto. So it actually is not really crypto; it's what's
Mm.
inside their head.
Ah,
That's where the mistakes come from.
yeah.
So you got to come to the place to really. That's actually what I've distilled this down to. Is it's like there's two things that people, uh, basically think about crypto. It's like where do I start and who do I trust?
Hmm. Hmm.
And so that's the most simple aspect of what it boils down to. And so what people do is they'll just go start listening to influencers or whatever. They just go on their same experiences and they just proceed to go down whatever path they would. Again, it doesn't even have anything to do with crypto. It's just the way people operate.
Hmm. Hmm.
So you need to get an operating system. That's what we do here at Crypto Bullseye. And you get an operating system to work
Awesome. Love it. Great.
from a source you could trust. So it's the
Right.
combination of those two things.
Yeah. Awesome. Really great. Well, thanks for your time
All
today.
right. Thanks, Robin.
All right. See ya.